So today we've come to the Science Museum in London. I am here with Paul again, who hasn't yet recovered from Yorkshire, Sam, and little Ethan down there. And it's been a few years since we've last visited, haven't we?
Yeah, about 2 or 3 years.
2 or 3 years, so we have no idea what's changed, not really properly looked into it, so we're going to go out there and see what it is. I know they've closed the veterinary exhibition upstairs, which I love, and I'm just sad that's gone, but we'll see what's up there now. We'll have a look around and see what's changed in the last few years. So the first thing we notice is the big question wheel up there, that's been there for years, has gone, and I quite like that. It looked quite fancy and modern. I never really properly used it. But, yeah, too late now. So we just picked up a map, because Paul, well, wants to be more sensible than me. We forgot to mention a minute ago that this is actually the same people who run the railway museum we went to in York. The logo is oddly similar. Yeah.
We've got...
That's not the logo, I'm trying to show the logo.
The logo is there, look, there, boy. I already showed it.
Well, there we go. And yes. So we're going to go and explore the museum using the map now. And apparently the little one likes cars, so you might go find some cars. Why are we talking about this? We're going to go see if we can find some cars. Although he is also very excited by the massive engine over here.
We've got the Wonderland, the Fly Zone, the Fly.
So when we gave Ethan the option between cars, space and medicine, he picked the gory stuff. So we've come to the medicine hall first. So we found this machine just here, which I think Paul wants to tell Sam about because he seems quite fascinated by this machine.
I find it quite funny that people were stupid enough to do it, but basically it was an X-ray machine originally designed for sizing up shoes in shoe shops. And people were using them, getting their feet X-rayed, and it's okay, so you're like size 9 or something.
Yeah, the perfect fit, rather than just using a ruler or something like I do these days.
After a while, from where they were being constantly used, they were inadvertently giving their customers radiation poisoning, in which case their feet would swell up, burst, and
new shoes.
kill themselves.
Yeah. They were withdrawn from service in 1955. They ran from the 1930s to 1955, which is basically putting radiation on people's feet just to make sure they had the perfect fitting shoes. How dedicated to your shoe collection are you, Sam? Not that dedicated.
I just find it funny that that's what people thought would be quite funny. Like, yeah, this is a great idea. This will work.
It's emerging technology. That's the trouble, isn't it? It was that we've invented the X-ray machine. What can we do with it? This is a brilliant idea. Until someone works out, oh, actually,
It's actually,
yeah, the radiation wasn't as good for us as we thought it was. So, yeah,
that's science for you.
exactly. Sam,
What if you can't?
pregnancy testing using toads.
Yes, you have to
Yeah,
pick.
if you piss on a toe and it turns blue, you're pregnant.
Is that how it works?
That's what
I feel like you made that up.
No, that's how
From
I
Vicar of
heard.
Dibley.
Is it?
Yeah.
I watched Vicar of Dibley, I don't
No,
remember
it
that
wasn't
joke.
a toad, it was a hamster.
Yeah, hamster,
Hamster,
that's
the
it.
hamster
If you turn
is
it blue, yeah.
Okay. Urine from the woman was being tested, was injected into animals such as toad. Toad was reacted to the hormones of the urine of the pregnant woman laying eggs.
So basically, if the toad
Laid
got
eggs.
pregnant, you were pregnant.
Which is the only available way to know if they're pregnant for medical reasons.
What is that?
Instead of hormones in the urine of the pregnant woman by laying eggs. So it didn't become pregnant, it was laid eggs. It would lay eggs if you were pregnant. I didn't. Nature's weird.
This is where Jurassic Park comes from.
Well, it's the dinosaurs were pregnant. Yeah, so yeah, if they injected pregnant urine into the toad, if the toad didn't lay eggs, you weren't pregnant. If you were pregnant, it laid eggs.
What if it was just a
I want to
pregnant
go
toad
over
anyway?
there.
Exactly.
I feel like it was in the lab probably, and they made sure there were no male toads about.
So it's not like the Jurassic Park where
Where they switch sexes.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of animals can do that, so yeah.
again, we know Jurassic Park is fictional, but
I'm so glad they've invented pregnancy tests these days.
Or better, you'd rather pee on a stick than you would.
Yeah, definitely.
Pee, give it to the like, can you
Just
inject
throw it
this
in
into
the
a toad?
just throw it out in the garden trying to find a toad.
Just go to a pharmacist, you know. Can you
Can you inject the toad, please? Oh my god.
use it to make the decision to help them recover? Like, help make sure the sick patient ain't dying. 1
Don't
hour.
kill them. No pressure, guys.
You're not just going to die. Right, 19-year-old patient has arrived with these symptoms of fever, nausea and rash. We think might be meningitis. Test to find out what's wrong, however the results won't be back for hours. This one's measure the heart rate, so drag it to over here. This one to over here. That's it. Well done. And then this one's to check their oxygen level. No, that's there. That's
You
it.
to the oxygen in the fingers.
I had to read the other one then.
We're just not checking their oxygen at this point. They can just die.
No, it was like, I don't think that's...
I mean,
If you're touching his... He's going to die if you don't know that.
the worst doctors ever. I'm glad you're not treating me.
Not you?
They've nearly killed this guy already.
He's a 4-year-old.
Pretends to be a quack and just like someone-
Right, hold on, wait.
Alert. Right, so blood pressure and heart rate are bad.
Monitor and equipment telling
Is that what it's
the
saying?
patient's heart rate looks irregular and the blood pressure is failing. Choose 3 actions to help the patient. Medication, fluids,
Blood pressure is falling and heart rate is irregular.
and that one.
Well done.
You could be a quack. I'm not joking.
Press
That
continue.
one over there, you can choose to be a quack, and it's basically we can assess a patient but give them fake drugs to see if that will cure them.
So there was a falling, struggling to breathe. What can you do to save someone's oxygen?
Right.
So, do you want to give them... Okay, so their oxygen's really bad. You can give them either an oxygen mask. We can do check to see how alert they are. Give them medication to increase their blood pressure. Or give them a chest x-ray. We can do 3 of these. One of these you've got to not do.
Mum, I want to do now.
Go on then. Pick
So which one do you want to pick? You've got to...
That one.
Okay, put that
Yeah.
there. Just drag it. No, drag it onto that question mark. That's
Yeah,
it.
there, let go. Good work, doctor. The patient is now stable and on life support thanks to your decision making.
Stick to it.
I think we saved him, guys.
Stick to it.
Or maybe not. We've got Groot. So Dr. Groot is now coming to the table.
This one, Ethan, no. This one. Drag it.
I'm a 4-year-old,
That's
not
a
a
question
doctor.
mark.
3 of
Good
them.
work. Oh, there's more.
Yeah, it's
This
12
guy's
hour
not
shift.
doing very well. Oh, right. Oh, we're just doing different patients. I wasn't paying attention at the
12
beginning.
hour shift you've got to do. Come on, put it in.
Where?
I work 9 to 5, lady.
Wait a minute.
So, blood test has found the patient has meningitis.
Right, putting it.
How are we saving the guy with meningitis?
Just put him down.
We're just not saving this guy at this point. We're really sorry. They've got 4 doctors. There's just no hope.
I could do this job with my eyes closed.
Could you now?
I told you could be a quack.
We'll give it a go. Isn't
Right, yeah, I know what's wrong with them. I'll just give them this medicine, it'll be fine.
it? You need a holiday, that's what you need.
That's just all you're ever going to prescribe.
Comes in with all limbs missing. You need holiday. You got to do?
Right, look at the patient patterns in the data to help doctors make a better decision about...
Play again. So we finished it.
Oh, we finished it. All
Yeah,
done.
you made it actually
We
12
saved
hours.
them. We did 12 hours and we don't think anybody died. Or if they did, they died on the next watch and they go, it wasn't our
I know you're
responsibility.
hungry and it'll be
It's his fault.
lunchtime in an hour.
Sorry for this disease, doctor, we just didn't trust
You
you.
can wait 1 hour, then we can have some food.
Sam's being mean and saying we can't have food.
Is it me?
He's not having food.
Can I have food? Is that not
You're
talking
not
to the
my
child?
child.
That's fair.
Yeah.
This here is called the Yellow Peril. And it's a child's wheelchair to make wheelchairs
He's
more
18 months
fun.
old.
Yeah, that's really cute. I quite like that. It's called Ruth, yes, is that there? Ruth the Yellow Peril. That's nice. I started going do 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 do. I couldn't work out why.
I subliminally put it in his head.
I was filming over there and he was doing it in the background. I didn't realise, and I can't stop it. Also, Sam just said she sometimes watches horrible histories. Do not judge, because horrible histories is great.
Yes, I'll put it into it.
Good. Everyone, go out there and watch horrible histories. You've not watched it already. And if you have watched it, watch it again.
Oh my god, that's different holes that they've put in.
Yeah. So basically, if they had a headache, they'd put a hole in the head to let the brain swell out. We weren't joking.
Did you not know that
When we were on there saying we weren't joking, we were being serious.
Yeah.
There's an old chemist and optician replica shop, which we're going to go have a little look in. Paul, do you need any glasses? Oh, you already got them. Do you need new ones?
Well, I do, but not yet.
Well, this chemist, brilliantly, and I'm proud of them, sells Roundtree's chocolate. West Chow chocolate. And Cadbury's. More chemists should do this. Wait, does he want poison? Is that what he was just saying? What we don't drink the poison.
Base,
No, darling.
handle. Pill machines were used in pharmacies to make pills.
Wow.
Incorrect dosage, correct dosage. Quarter of an inch. The machine was quicker than making pills by hand and resulted in more standardized spherical shape.
Nice. So we were going up one flight of stairs, and I was like, oh hang on, there's a mezzanine on the upper floor. And I think Paul he went to walk back downstairs. I think he hates the fact that we just keep going up the stairs rather than using the lift. Are you having a nervous breakdown, Paul? Always. This whole mezzanine bit is new. I've not recognised any of this. Do you, Paul?
No, I don't remember this.
I don't think I've even walked around the bit below this. So yeah, we think this is a whole new area.
Oh, I don't like this bridge.
No? Wobbling. It does wobble a bit actually, doesn't it?
You can feel it, can't you?
Yeah. So the whole mezzanine seems to be about the information age and communication. I am very intrigued to go downstairs and find out what that thing is. Coming along the bridge, and they've got Dow Boys Only Fools. Oh, I think it just finished. Dow Boys Only Fools and Horses playing on the screen. It just finished. Yeah, now it's Planet Earth. But yeah, it was Only Fools and Horses when we arrived. We lost Sam and Ethan and have just found them down there by the weird machine that I don't know what it is. Paul, should we go down the stairs or do you want to continue around and go down?
We'll go around and go down.
Okay, we're going around and going down. So this is a tuning inductor for a radio station in Rugby. A very British phone box, and as
Especially in the country.
Sam points out, we don't get them anymore. Horses we do get them in the country, not functioning as telephone box anymore, though they get used. There's one near where I live that's now a library, like little books in it.
I was going to say this.
Yeah, that's what we have.
So, and the little one didn't know what it was, which shows you how times have changed.
Audio transcript.
They've got a little exhibition here for communication with the Samaritans. So it's the history of how they did it.
Mummy.
There's some earphones you could wear that have tell you stories who don't use the Samaritans. It's a really good exhibition.
We go to the next one.
Really goes into how they help people. So yeah, just remember if you go out there and you need help, the Samaritans is there. They're a good service to use. Sam's found a sign here about the very first Samaritans, 1953, did you say? Yeah, 1953. And as Sam quite rightly points out, we still don't recognise mental health well enough in this country. So, yeah. Talk to your friends, check in on them. Checking in on Paul. He needs help, mainly he's friends with me. Let's be honest. So Sam didn't know how to use one of the rotary phones. She is now getting a nice little educational lesson on technology from, how old are these things? Before us by a long way.
Hold on,
Yeah.
we
We were.
I don't know, it doesn't have a date.
I mean, it probably does around here somewhere. It's just we haven't.
Let's say the 1940s, 50s.
Yeah. It might be older than now, I don't know.
According to number 2, that's a post office telephone.
1929?
1929. But that's that one.
I was
These
10
ones
years
were
there.
earlier, which is 1926.
So at least the 1920s. So Sam, I mean, how old were you in the 1920s? 20?
Yeah, about that.
Yeah? Yeah, alright. The first mobile phone from 1930, a portable dial phone from a school. Paul has decided if they ever reinvent switchboards, it's his future job. How are you going to cope, Paul?
Where?
I want to be connected to a broken headphone. So we are going to have a go with the switchboard. I don't know what you're meant to do. You meant to put the headphones on?
Put your headphones in. That one's broke.
Yeah, we'll
Is
use.
it broken or is it just?
Well, I don't know if you can have a look at it. Yeah, put it on. And then you've got to connect people.
Eh? Go to one then. That one's up.
Can you hear me?
How does it work?
No.
Don't know. Ethan, let me have a go. 1 second. Sorry, baby.
What's it?
There's nothing.
There's no sound.
No, there's nothing.
Oh.
I think it's just.
Have you got connected to the correct one?
Oh, can I try? Can
Unless
I
because
try?
that's not working, they turn it off. Oh,
Okay. We don't know how this works. Clearly, if we were born in the whatever age this is from, 1920s to the 1950s,
That's missing.
we would not be good at this job.
1950s to 1960s.
1960s. This is to make us feel old that the Sky HD box is now in a museum.
Sky Plus HD.
Yeah. Also, teleconference thing when we can just do that on our mobile phones now. Like from the 70s, we've gone from that
I was going to let one.
to something we carry in our pockets. Yeah. I think Paul is over here looking for any fools and horses.
Come on, Ethan.
Or Benny Hill. Sam's found a game. You can just try and get communication to people.
Cute. Cute.
So helpful, Paul, aren't you?
Do you know what they are?
20 buildings.
They're cells.
townscape, isn't it?
Actually, no.
Is it
They're
not?
cells which make up the signal for your phone.
Alright, we're going to listen to Sam because Sam knows what she's talking about.
I just read it. That's what I just read.
Sam is in charge.
Oh, I don't know what I'm doing here
I mean, it
now.
could be a street.
There's interference. Change the frequency colour. We've got 18 transmitters to put out there.
Okay, where are we going to put it? Oh, he's doing that one.
Oh, Mum, I want one.
Well, come over here then.
I want one.
Put them on there.
Can you even reach?
Why am I allowed to do that?
I want one.
Right,
Probably
have
have to have
this
some-
one.
Oh, because I tried putting it on a river. Don't put on river.
We've still got 12 to go.
And you've got 100 seconds.
Yeah, one.
No pressure, Ethan.
Where's the one?
Over here.
Yeah, Big Ben definitely needs Wi-Fi signal and all that.
Well, we can't make any of those colours though. No, it covers up. So this one here can't be blue.
It can't be
No,
yellow.
wait, that one there can be yellow.
Mum, where do
This
you
one
want
here
it?
then can be orange.
Mum, where do you want it?
Ask Darren.
Why am I in charge of this now? Somewhere down here. Somewhere down here.
One in the Thames, by the way.
There's one over here.
Yeah, we need to move down. So somewhere down here,
Over here. That's it,
and we
right.
take this one out of the Thames because we're being stupid. Let's make. Oh, apparently it can't go there either.
Put it over here.
Yeah,
And then what colour?
and then
That's fine with that.
yeah, that's fine because it's not touching anything. There you go, Sam. You're in charge of that one.
What colour?
I don't know. You're in charge of it. That's what I pay you for, Sam. I don't pay you to be like a communications engineer
No,
and
I'm
ask
not.
me the questions. Paul, do you want to put some out? Yeah.
One more in the middle.
All right. What colour can that be? That works. It doesn't overlap with that one. We've still got 3 transmitters.
Yeah, we've got over here as well.
We've only got 6 seconds. We ain't doing this. Why can't I go there?
Because of the yellow.
Yellow. Game over.
Oh well.
We've got 70%.
Yeah. How good do we do? 79%. Betting your rivals and your customers are happy. Plus you made loads of money. Where's Mass We Cash Money? Well, we're now loaded apparently. Is that the same game on the other side? Same game, innit?
Yeah,
We beat them.
We beat them. Oh, rival company. It's competitive. So, Sam, you're taking on the camera. Me and Paul are going to competitively play this game. It turns out you can be competitive. Are you ready, Paul?
Wait, hold on. Go. How many you got left? What did you get? What you
I'm
got?
on 83, he's on 77, his time's up. I can try and make this higher.
What did you get, Paul?
77%.
Can we go to the restaurant?
Didn't help that I couldn't change the colours in time and I was dragging it. No.
And you still have time left.
Yeah. Can I get more? I'm up to 84.
15 seconds.
84.
Right in that corner. Bottom corner.
85. This one.
Yeah.
86.
Done.
80%, I'll
80s.
take that. Well played, my friend.
You have 9% more than me, is it?
Yeah. So that's quite actually, that's quite fun.
No.
Yeah, right, bro. Thank you for filming that, sir.
Keep going. Keep doing it. You've been doing it, right?
I mean, you're being filmed, you hope so. There you go.
What'd you get?
There's this really cool thing in the middle of the mathematics gallery. I don't know, it's clearly meant to represent something, I just don't know what it's meant to represent, other than looking amazing.
Isn't it one like those geometry?
Yeah, it goes into geometry, but do you know what?
It's a mathematical equation in the form of geometry, maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. If it represents anything, we'll tell you, but I think it might just be there to look nice. Massive computer here for some kind of agricultural research. It just has a typewriter attached to it. Every drawer contains a location, so you've got Bordeaux, Cape of Good Hope. They all contain weights that are standardised for that country, and this was housed by the Royal Mint, so they could assess how much things weighed in another country's weight system.
Currency.
Yeah, things like that. So anything you use weights in that country, because their country had different weights to our country,
Yeah.
you could work it out.
Like they
What I
say-
find weirder though, Bordeaux, Nice, Paris, why are there 3 different sections for France? Why has France got 3 different
Is it because of our
weight systems? So you'd think France had a France, but it's not, it's a city. It was like, yeah, you've got New York, but then down there's Washington. There's Boston there.
I'd say it's in alphabetical order, but it's not.
This one. No, I'm just intrigued why it's not done by country, it's done by the Order Circular Collection of Central Weights. So clearly different states and cities had different weight systems back then? Maybe? I suppose things didn't travel as well, did they? Yeah, place of residence. So yeah, different cities had different weight systems, not just countries. Paul's favourite machine here, the Enigma machine. We actually did an escape room once with one of these, didn't we? And we didn't do the best. Got a Moneywise magazine from December 1990, predicting what the world's gonna be like in 2001.
We definitely don't have those sort of rockets.
So this plane was an early plane pioneering plane safety. The cool art installation behind that I was talking about, and the patterns on the floor, will represent airflow around the plane moving. That's kind of cool. Only you could turn into that. He's not even eating meat, makes it under. And we're out. Poor Paul is very confused. He made it. Oh no, it's the constellations. There's Eris.
Earth and heaven.
Oh, and that's Earth. So Earth and the heavens. So the floor below us is very much closed, not accessible. And they're clearly doing some kind of exhibition. Do you reckon it's that one we're talking about, the Marvel one coming later in the year?
Oh, is that here or is that at the National Gallery?
I thought you said there was a Marvel exhibition at the Science Museum.
Is it Science Museum?
To do with Wakanda.
Is that here though? I
thought it was here.
It might be here.
We think there's a Marvel exhibition here later in the year, which we're going to come back to. Paul says it might be the National Gallery, but I'm sure he said it was the Science Museum when he first told me. So I'm wondering if that's down there. This is a really fancy planetarium. You see the sun in the middle.
Yeah.
There's the Earth and the Moon. It only does the Earth and the Moon by the looks of it. You've got the constellations and time written around the railings on the outside. Really decorative though. That one's fancier. That one's more for your desk. This has just more planetary bodies on it. This is the philosophical table of King George III. His advisors believed if he was more interested in science, he'd make better, more rational decisions for the country. The planet fits inside the constellations.
Then you fire it at your enemies. This is where I'm from, bitch.
Just film a little message remark of what's going here. I don't think he even enjoyed the clocks and things upstairs so much. We brought him to the Rockets and Space Gallery, which hasn't changed in like 30 years that I'm aware of. It's the same as when I was a child. Do you remember this when you were younger?
What, this?
This hall?
No.
No?
Why would I remember this?
Did you not come here as a kid?
No.
Oh, okay. Do you remember this as a kid? There we go. He remembers it as a kid. Sam was not privileged to come here as a child.
No.
pushing against the floor is the action, and jumping up is the action. Do it one more go. There you go, you're scientists. 3D map the world's forests. It's going to do this 2 times a year over 5 years. So you can see how the forest is growing and shrinking.
So that's the first time I've ever seen a talk at the Science Museum. I think it was mainly aimed for the kids. It was all about Earth and how we map it with satellites. There's climate change CO2 in it. It was really good. It was just a volunteer doing it. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing things like this here now. Some kids sat around watching it. She got people up. Yeah, she got the kids up to demonstrating Newton's third law, explaining how they got rockets in space from all jumping. So I think the kids enjoyed looking at it. So yeah, I thought it was really good. This big rocket here, coming up to this engine and that satellite, it's called the Black Arrow. And according to the signage over here, it is the only successful orbit launch ever carried out by the UK. Clearly our space agency isn't very good. This one's into a robot, so you've got to walk like a robot along this one. You want to walk like a robot?
Then walk like up.
Yeah. Yeah, go on, walk like a robot. Go on, you can do it.
Follow it.
You've got to follow the feet on the floor.
You've got to follow the line. That's it. God, this is very unfair.
So as you move, look, it moves. Go move your arm, then look.
This
You see, as we move, that's me.
Look, put your fingers up. Go thumbs up.
Down there. Yeah, that's you. Do you want to be in the middle? I'll go in the middle with you.
Do star
There you go.
Put your arms in the air.
So we just did the, what was it called?
The pattern.
Pattern pod. Pattern pod.
Yeah.
I liked it, but Sam, what do you think?
For kids, very good for sensory. Very good.
Yeah, there was touch, sounding was broken, there was drawing, dancey bits.
Yeah.
Ethan, what did you think of it? What did you think of what we just did? Did you like that? Yeah?
What was your favourite? What was the favourite thing?
Oh, I wanted to go back there.
You want to go back? Which one do you want to do again?
Yeah.
Should we go do it again? Yeah? Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
You want to do the baby one?
You got a hop, yeah?
You can go crawl like a baby looking at the back. But you can hop. He's turned babies into frogs. So this is an opinion-based carbon capture game to how you think things will go. I'm a policy hero based on the opinions I gave. So 40% of people agree with me, which actually is the majority. So we're all going to do the carbon thing now and see what our opinions differ. I think Sam's going next. So basically you get a set amount of time to answer questions on what you think about carbon capture policies and the things to do with the environment, and you reject or accept the policy, and it tells you how you fit with the rest of society's opinions. So here's Sam's go.
So when we can go. Where are we going? Where are we going now, going?
Upstairs.
Upstairs? What?
I don't know what's upstairs, there's loads upstairs, we'll go find out.
What? Not moving upstairs.
Okay, so let's see what you are, Sam.
Bye-bye.
We're the same. High five it. Have a go. Oh, Paul doesn't have a go. So you're predominantly found in the south coast?
Yeah.
Mum, can I press that button? Can I press that button?
Oh, I see. So from 1981 to 1998, that's changed. Can we try another name?
You go for it. Restart.
I'm going to try
So
now.
in 1981,
1881.
1881. Oh god, yeah, we were really scared. It's only getting more though, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then in 1998,
There's a lot of you.
yeah, it's quite an old English name though.
Sorry, there we go.
Wow, you don't exist.
No.
Sorry, Paul.
Now we
You're
go.
not a thing. This cat has 7
What is
toes.
that?
What's that last word?
Polydactyl.
That's it.
Mum, what is that?
Developed 8 extra digits to develop in the womb.
Wow. We also have a white peacock like what we saw at the Bridlington Wildlife Park.
That's the try.
So how does it?
That makes me feel weird.
Oh, what about spider?
Hang on, how does it? Oh, you see that? How it? In my arm. So is it detecting movement or is it set position? If I stay still, does it stay there?
No.
So it only detects movement. So if we move, more appears.
Smack me in the face.
What is that?
I'd rather do like a shadow.
We lost Paul a while ago. We actually had no idea where he is. Do you know where Paul is?
No, I don't know.
So it's just us two and Ethan now, who is having fun with a little game.
Alright, we'll do the eye. Select an experiment.
Why are we experimenting with people's eyes?
Mom,
Concentrate really hard on the cross and then press this button.
Okay, so you got to look at this. You got to look at that.
Well, I'm doing that. Right. Now you should have seen a flash. Now concentrate really hard on this. Okay. Yeah.
We flashed twice.
Have another go.
Okay, so you got to do this one first.
Right, Ethan, let go a minute. Let me and Mummy do it. Right, ready?
That's one.
Yeah, it did.
Twice.
Okay.
As you can tell us, it didn't.
Most people think they see a second flash dot twice, but actually both dots are only one flash.
Oh, is this
This is because hearing works faster than vision. Your brain trusts your ears rather than your eyes when deciding if both dots flash once or twice.
So because there was two beeps in the second one, we thought it flashed twice when it didn't.
Carefully watch the video speech while listening to the... Yeah.
I didn't know that.
What did you hear?
Yeah, the bottom one. I heard the bottom one. It's because his lips moved, but... The movement of the mouth made us think it was... That's cool.
Your brain is always on the lookout for information in order to understand language. Your lips are reading the video without realising it. Push the button to hear some recording speech.
It's the clangers.
I don't love the clangers.
Where were you a year ago?
Not here.
And I bet you will understand it now.
Oh, that's weird.
That's freaky.
I like it.
We found Paul again. He's found a little game thing that tells you who you are. So we're going to find out who Paul is and I'm going to have a go. Have we lost Sam?
Probably.
How do I find one of you and lose the other? Did you see Sam? Okay, well, who were you? You say?
Yeah, it said I like rides, but as long as it's slow and steady.
Doesn't he win the race? Because actually what it said, you can very roller coaster with it. So what's this?
Initials.
Oh, choose your initials. Okay. Okay. Just got to pick your favourite time of day. Oh no, wait, you do it that way. Night.
You prefer night?
Yeah. Doo-doo. Go in there.
Boldness.
No, they all appear on that little screen over there. That's quite cool.
Yeah, it's a makeup of who you are.
Copy the
This
patterns
one
you
I
see.
liked. This one was good. Doesn't have to be in a direct order either. Touch them.
Oh. Okay.
You know what you did yesterday? Oh my god.
I did not scroll down.
Who scored higher? Yeah, no, me neither.
Not us then.
I had 5.
Wow, chimpanzee would have done better.
Oh, thanks for that compliment. A chimpanzee would have done better.
This one was difficult.
Oh.
They say hello.
Salut. Thank you. That? No? Apparently we're trying.
It was thank you.
Was it? No, I've got it back wrong.
Somehow you recognise 10
I'll
languages.
take it though. I don't speak other languages.
Oh yeah. I mean, you might just want to just select everything.
Or for where I want to go. So what have I got to do?
Literally just tap the screen.
Parts of the world that you touch the parts of the world that feel part of you. Oh my god. That's really part of me. There's those two countries.
Nowhere else you want to go?
Because it says part of you, that feel part of you, not where you want to go. I only tapped 2 places, but thanks. There's me. That's me.
Really changed now, really. Hello. Okay, we're on
You have to say it, right?
the first floor, the Who Am I part.
The fastest.
Oh wow.
This one I didn't do.
Oh, okay. It's a food orientated one. So I was going to say yum or yuck. Hello, fish. What is that? Oh, it's cheese.
Lovely bit of cheese, right?
I mean, we actually look what's on the plate. That does not look nice. I don't understand Japanese, but thanks, game. I appreciate that you think I can. So that was a cute little identity game. I think the language bit isn't quite accurate because I think if you can't read a language and you just guess, so I didn't select Japanese words, so I didn't know what they were. It thought I could speak Japanese, so I was picking them when they weren't the word. So yeah, but, we need to go find Sam and Ethan again because I don't know where they are now. We're on the hunt. We're currently after a milkshake bar that's on the 3rd floor. Instead we found an aviation exhibit. I don't know if I've ever been on this floor before. I might have entered it from the other side at some point, but it doesn't feel familiar. And it's very impressive. Got the Wright brothers print up here, or at least a replica of it. So Ethan, down here, likes to have an air balloon.
Air balloon?
Yeah,
That's what I said.
I think it is. There's a plaque on the other side. We'll find out exactly what it is in a minute. Should we go have a look? Should we go find out what it is?
Is that it?
Montigolfier balloon.
That's
From France. Huh?
At some stage,
Do what?
the Titanic Museum.
There's a Titanic Museum?
Yeah.
Okay, do it. Why not? Apparently we're going to do the Titanic Museum at some point. Where is it? Portsmouth?
I'm not, no, it's in London.
Oh, is it in London?
Yeah, me and Michael were going to go to it, and we never end up got round to it.
Okay with it.
And I wanted to take him, it's only like 25 quid.
I'm game.
Alright.
Okay, right. Future vlog, Titanic Museum apparently. Spontaneous. We've just gone through the aircraft aviation gallery. So we were aiming for the shake bar because we're thirsty and want a break. It's milkshake time. What was your one? Nutella.
Nutella.
And then we have cookies and cream. And the little one has an ice cream. It's relaxation time.
Might cool us down.
Yeah, it's quite warm in it. I don't know what the temperature is. It's a hot day in London today. Like there's going to be a heat wave all next week. This might be the oldest gallery in the museum. It's been here since I was very little. There's some space from upstairs. I know somewhere there's a flushing toilet that when I came in on a school trip, everyone was obsessed with. There's like a little plastic poo in it that went round. If I find I'm going to film it, but I'm not sure it was that. It's been a while since I've been down this bit. It's like the basement. It's like the bit that no one ever goes to. These vacuum cleaners require like 2 people to use.
I want to go.
Thought you were a little bit happy with the automatic washing machine.
What is that? Another it.
About that, I was a washing machine.
No, I want to do it.
The second one.
I'm so glad I've got a new one and we don't have to do this anymore.
Oh, the two's at the back, so I'm doing.
That's what you did in S2, that's 3.
Well, I thought this was one, to be fair, but
I don't know.
Are we supposed to be like, oh, the water's there?
Yeah, the water's all in it. You were doing your washing. Many years ago, when I was in primary school, I remember sitting here at lunchtime having packed lunches. Like, we had great school trips back then. Sam has got us distracted to the children's play area now. I'm not going to complain. Oh, we changed colour. Do it again, do it again.
Careful your fingers.
That's cool.
Ethan, look.
Change colour, taste the rainbow. Lick it. And
Paul, you get Paul. Paul. It's big enough for you to get in there as well. Go get in there. Go on. Go. Oh, he's got a sock puppet. Hold on. Paul. Hello. Go on, get in. You can get in there.
in there with his puppet.
You should have put lights in it.
this is more fun. Look, I got a shark.
Hold on, let me see.
Baby shark, do 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 do.
Oh, there we
What else
go.
have we got? Is this a tiger?
Did you know this is for kids, right?
Unleash your inner child, Sam.
I'm
There's a
not gonna-
tiger.
Oh, God.
What else
Meow.
is there? What am I laying on?
Husky.
An elephant. Got a right little menagerie.
I've got a polar bear.
Hold on there.
And that's it.
there only
I'm
one-
sat on one actually.
A duck.
Hold on, I'm sat on one.
I think there's only one puppet, which kind of
Oh, I've got a scruffy
mammoth.
mammoth.
Oh, you missed owl now. I think the shark's my favourite.
Faster.
Keep going, go for it.
Excuse me, sir, would you mind not climbing up there, please?
Darren's got the right idea. What about the square one? Darren, that's what you do on the Norfolk Broads. That. The Norfolk Broads.
Paul has reached a new level of desperation for friendship by playing Pong by himself. He could have invited me, but opted to play alone. And lose to himself. I suppose at least, Paul, you always win and lose in this situation.
The thing is, the ball is very slow.
Is it or is it very fast?
No, it's,
I think he's just
it's
struggling.
literally going by, look. I'm holding it up there and it's just sliding, look.
Right, let's reset your score. Try again.
There we go. No.
Right, you move over.
You scored 1-1. Okay.
Move over.
Sam has taken over on one of these.
Hold on, let me get used to it.
Let's reset your score again. Right, there you go. It's a new score.
Oh. Oh, bollocks. It's going to be a
2-0
lot
to Paul.
swearing.
Come on, Sam, don't let me down. Sam, get it.
Yeah.
Oh. Come on, Sam. Yes, go, Sam. Okay, we're ending on a draw. We'll take that. Popped to the gift shop on the way out. A huge range of Pokemon stuff, which I did not expect to see.
No, you won't go.
Like-
I'll let you get lost.
Loads. And then Pac-Man eating planets. These aren't for sale, but the Dragonite is very nearly decapitated. Just about to leave the shop, and we realised they've just installed an upstairs section of shop they didn't used to have. So I'm gonna have a look up there first. We are not looking up there because it is closed. So we just left the Science Museum. I want to come over to the V&A, show you this damage to the wall. When I came here as a kid, my granddad told me that this damage is all from a bomb went off during World War II. And it's on this one over here as well, and it just never got repaired. This is all damage from the war. We are now heading to the Jungle Cafe for dinner. It is a little sad that we left the museum, unfortunately, but we're hoping food and a very attractive cafe will cheer him up quite a lot. It's the Kingdom of Sweets, there we go, that we encountered in New York. There's one here as well. Look at that. So we've made it to the jungle cap, which is actually called the jungle cave, usually the rainforest cap. Paul is friends with a gorilla back there. I told you we would have water in an aquarium. We do have the aquarium behind us. We've come past elephants and also there's a butterfly zone which we walked past. It's a lot bigger than I realised it was. I might have a little walk around at some point to see what else there is here without disturbing other people. The theming is really nice. I really like it. Yeah, there's all sound effects, ambient music, birds.
Busy.
I saw some giant butterflies through one of the.
There's a monkey over in the trees over there.
And then there's a frog. There's a parrot up there. Yeah, there's actual fish in that fish tank.
Got a snake above us.
And there we've got a snake.
And we're all going to get wet.
There's a storm.
It's not real.
It's all sitting downstairs, it's really cool. So the Jungle Cave restaurant also has a really cute shop at the entrance/exit. Should we have a quick look around? Let me see if they do pin badges. I don't think they will. But there's this cute tree. Very Pocahontas. So we just finished in the Jungle Cave. None of the merchandise upstairs was branded, so I didn't buy anything. What do you think of the museum, first of all? We really close that.
A couple of new areas we haven't been to.
Yeah.
Come back.
Yeah, they're doing there's lots of new stuff. I think a few years ago I was having trouble, it felt quite childish in there. I mean, it's good to aim science and there's nothing for the adults. But now some of the new galleries are really adult orientated, but it's still stuff for the kids, but like, there's proper information that's more adult themed in the sense of in-depth information and interaction rather than just some games that you can play, which is a lot of the floors have become that a few years back.
And there were stuff for him too.
Yeah, so it's really good. It's a really good family museum. Yeah, there's some great little play areas. There's also some of the educational stuff, like actually in the galleries are really interesting that Ethan was down here was getting really interested in. Wave, Ethan! Yeah, was getting really involved with, which is really nice to see. Yeah, then also we come up to Jungle Cave.
Look, the food is bigger.
Yeah, the food was amazing. Pesto pasta.
Linguine bolognese.
Strips and chips.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, the theming was incredible in there. So it was a like mini thunderstorm thing. Gorillas around, little elephants there. I mean, I think, yeah, there was a butterfly room. I think where you sit, you get a very different experience. Yeah, what did you think of it?
There was thunder.
There's thunder.
Yeah.
Light of thunder. Was the thunder cool?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you have that. Thunder was the best bit. And it was a really good special event, to be honest, wasn't it?
It was really good.
Well, I didn't expect it when it started. So yeah. I think that's the end of the vlog then. We've had dinner. We are now all going our separate ways back to the train station. I'm going back to Norwich. These guys just back to Romford. Yeah, not smart.
We're homeless. We're just going to go back to our problems.
Yeah, wander around London aimlessly hoping.
Yeah.
Lady up the road. What's up?
So yeah, thank you for joining us for another vlog.
Bye.